What's up guys, Robert Optimal Bodies. Now today I want to talk about food addictions, and most people think they probably don't have one, but we'll get to that because I think everyone does on a certain level. I certainly do. So I saw a really good podcast, and it was with a really top nutritionist guy that I follow, and he had a special guest that used to work for food manufacturing companies, and she was a scientist, and her role was to make their product as addictive as possible. And it wasn't even a drug. So this were just like cereals and healthy, like Nutri-Grain bar sort of things. Those sort of products, everyday things that you'd see in the supermarket. Her job was to find this bliss point of the perfect amount of sugar, fat, carbs, salt, artificial sweeteners, make it shiny as possible, anything to draw the consumer in, and to keep eating it, to keep buying it, to put money in the manufacturer's pocket. So I just thought that was so powerful, and that was just this light bulb moment in my head that made me think, well, obviously I always thought like junk food and things were like bad and I should sort of lower them, and I used to have like a cheat meal once a week, and then over the years I tried to get a little bit better and think, oh, maybe I can go longer than that. And then you end up going like years without stuff, or you might just have something on holiday, whatever it may be, whatever you're comfortable with. But it was that light bulb moment in my head thinking, hold on a minute, they're sort of hijacking the reward centers in my brain. I can't let them do that. I can't pay them to do that. I can't let me get hooked on it and to constantly keep needing it. Literally like you go into a drug dealer and getting a hit off them. They've got you. They've literally got you. So knowing that it's designed specifically by scientists to make it addictive makes me just think, I'm not paying for it. I do not want to put this in my body. They are not winning. It sounds very extreme, but if you look into the science behind it and the physiology in your brain, like the dopamine reward pathways, it is very similar how your brain lights up to like cocaine and heroin and marijuana or whatever it may be. It might be on a lower scale, and just like those drugs, unfortunately there is tolerance. So say like one donut hits the spot, a couple of weeks later you'll need two. A couple of months later you might be able to have a six. 6 months down the line you can do 12 Krispy Kremes and they haven't touched the sides. So think about it like that. You will build the tolerance to these things. It's not as if you eat like steak and eggs and even like potato and rice. You don't need more and more to hit that bliss point and to satisfy that need, to scratch that itch, so to speak. So that's another reason that if you can resonate with that, that you know that I can eat a lot more, and it'll show that if you're gaining weight, even a pound a year for like 10-20 years, it adds up. That shows that your tolerance is getting higher and higher. And it's not that you're hungrier. You're hungrier for the drug-like effect that it has. Here's a question for you. If you don't think you're addicted to junk food, try cutting it out. And people, if they can put a hand on heart, they'll try it. And I get it with all my clients. Like, what do? I'm craving X, Y, and Z. I'm craving chocolate. I'm craving this fizzy pop. These little things that they didn't realise that they were hooked on, these little vices, then all of a sudden come to light, and you step back, you zoom way out, and you soon realise, oh, actually, that light bulb moment, yeah, I was sort of tied to that. Whether it might be like the caffeine, that's a different story, but that's a drug. Nicotine's a drug. Try stopping vaping like that, see what happens. Try cutting alcohol out like that, see what happens. But it's the same with sugar. And not just sugar, it's vegetable oils. It's not just sugar. You don't see people just like eating sugar on its own. They might put more in the brews, whatever it may be, but the body is looking for this bliss point of sugar and like hydrogenated fat together and salt. It's this perfect triangle bliss point: sugar, fat, salt, and then they might put artificial sweeteners in to make it even sweeter. And it is literally designed to light up your brain, get a little hit of dopamine, but then it drops back down and you need it again. Down, up, and you're getting these sugar crashes, but you're also getting these dopamine high and lows, which keeps you on the Ferris wheel. So what do we do with this information? Always I like to try and provide a solution. So straight away for me, I just think, no, I'm going to take control. I'm going to eat real food that hasn't been man-made and messed with by man or woman. To me, that's powerful enough just to stick with what I'm doing. I'm going to eat real food that hasn't been messed with. That's in place. And then you can also see if you honestly, hand on heart, have a food addiction by cutting out these sort of things. See if you have withdrawal symptoms, and it's a good thing if you do, because it shows that hold on a minute, I can be healthier than this, and it shows that yeah, something isn't right in my physiology. I'm not in homeostasis balance. I'm eating the wrong thing, and then it highlights it. It's not until you cut it out that you realise you've got a problem, whether it be food, alcohol, nicotine, caffeine, whatever it may be. Overall message is stop eating crap, stop drinking crap, stop smoking crap, eat real food. It's Robert Optimal Bodies signing out. Cheers, guys.